All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to tonight's stream. We're going to be doing something a little bit different today. We're going to be playing some Project Blue, kind of investigating that format since, LSS has is having a tournament in a couple weeks. And, this is a format that potentially will replace Commoner or Blitz or maybe become its own thing. A future skirmish season could include this. I think this format is actually quite interesting. Commoner did not appeal to me because the power level was just too low, and it really was just math dot format. And they have slowly banned out a lot of the mathy cards from that format. But now that Project Blue is around, why play Commoner? So hopefully they have some Project Blue side events at maybe even US Nats will have one. I don't know. I'll probably bring a deck just in case. And yeah, today we're going to be taking a look at the format. So we're going to go over what the format is, the ban list, what heroes are like meta in that format, and we'll build a couple decks and we'll play a couple games on stream. Now, normally I am hesitant to play against, well, there are a lot of people that like to play against me when I'm streaming. And normally I'm kind of like, I could kind of tell something's up. But this time, because there's no official queue on Talishar, if you in the chat or a viewer want to play against me tonight, this is the night to do it because there's no official queue for that. So yeah, so we're going to be building a couple decks. I have some thoughts as well as what I think are the stronger heroes in this format, and we'll kind of go over that. For those of you who watched our ban list, emergency ban list stream yesterday, you will know that there was a BNR, lots of changes in many formats. The whole team talked about that yesterday. That's a good watch, I think. But in that stream, I also mentioned that the armory that I played at had a bunch of new people, and we just so happened to be playing Project Blue, which was pretty cool. And I think that's really a good casual or armory level format. So I'm thrilled that my local armory is starting to pick that format up, which is nice. All right, let's jump into it and see what is this? Okay, so what is Project Blue? Project Blue is a common and rare hero only format with a 55 card deck with commons and rares only. So not 52 like Blitz. You present a 40 card deck, 2 copies of each card, 35-minute rounds, best of 1. There is a ban list. So let's take a look at that ban list, because this is actually one of the more interesting things about this format is they were like, you know what would a format look like if we didn't have Sync and Fate in the format? They even went a little bit further. They banned Flick Flack and Rootbound Carapace. So let's just quickly look at why some of these cards are banned. They're either on the ban list for Commoner, as you can see. Almost every card other than Reality Refactor is banned in Commoner. I bet you didn't know that Rosetta Thorn was banned in Commoner. I didn't know that. I mean, 2 + 2 is a lot, I guess. But so they have all these cards banned in Commoner, and then they have all these cards banned in Blitz, right? So I think they basically just added them together, right? So you have Drone. I believe CYB is banned in. Yep, CYB is banned here, and Ball Lightning, the infamous Judge Call deck or Judge Call card, Belittle, and yeah, this is just a combination of the Commoner and Blitz ban lists. There are a couple cards that are different. Goliath Gauntlet, I don't think is banned in either format. Snapdragons, I don't think is banned in either format. Mask of the Three Tails, I also don't think is... Yeah, it's not banned. So there are a couple cards that are a little bit different. But the card that I kind of want to point out to you guys as... when I first saw this ban list, I was like, that's it's a little bit odd. Is this card here? Now, Break the Embers, obviously one of the very, very, very best cards for Dromai. If they get this on turn 1, that's like a mega feels bad. It's extremely hard for a lot of decks in the game to clear these Ashwings. And yeah, yeah. But this card wasn't banned in Commoner. It wasn't banned in Blitz. And that made me go, And I think the reason why this card is banned is because Dromai is very good in this format. And with Rake the Embers, Dromai would be ridiculous. So we're going to take a look. We're going to build 2 decks. We're going to build a Fang deck. We're going to build a Dromai deck. We might build a Dory deck as well, because I think this might be the most fun I've had in a while. No sync, no fate, and I get to play Dory? Oh, that sounds good to me. Okay, so that's the format. Let's quickly talk a little bit about the heroes. So basically we have the Blitz hero pool minus a couple cards, a couple heroes. So Blaze, unfortunately, not played. How do I clear this? Blaze can't be played because she's a higher rarity hero. Brevin, not that you would play Brevin. Dorinthia Quicksilver Prodigy. This is a hero that unfortunately is a majestic, so this is not playable in Project Blue. I think she would be pretty decent, assuming that you could run Dawnblade Resplendent, which is also a majestic, so yeah. Emperor is a legendary. He's out. Enigma New Moon, also a legendary. This hero is secretly pretty good in Blitz. If you have not played against Enigma New Moon, she is actually quite good. Genis, not that you would be playing Genis. Melody, not that you would be playing Melody. Prism AOT, this is a majestic, which is kind of interesting because I don't think Vincent... See, Vincent is not a majestic, but Prism AOT is. So even though they both came out in the same set, that's kind of weird. Professor Teklovossen, this is a UPF, so not relevant. Shiana, this here is getting pretty good in Blitz. If you have not played against a Shiana deck in Blitz, oh man, this hero is pretty good. And I mean, you just look at the text on this card. It's just, it gets better and better and better. Valda can't be played. Yoji can't be played. So if you're a Guardian lover, you're going to have to stick to the other Guardians, I guess. All right, but other than that, everything else is viable. Or not viable, legal. So, yeah. All right, so let's start off with the Warrior deck build, because I think obviously this could be much, 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 much easier for me to do. Dromai, I'm going to have to, use my knowledge from, several years ago to try to figure it out. Can't see anything but the ban list. Huh? Can't see it behind you. Can't see anything but... Wrong screen, Josh. Let's see. All right, let's... So, can you guys see Kasai, right? Oh, you can't. Oh, what? Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's really weird. What? Okay, let me see if I can fix this. I've never had that happen before. What in the world is going on? All right, let me close this browser. Oh. I'm a potato. I had the. I had two groups of windows open. That's what happened. Okay, my bad. Okay, so what I was saying is we have the ban list here. Rake the Embers was a card that really caught my eye. In terms of heroes that are legal in Blitz, but not legal in Project Blue, we have Blaze, Brevant, Enigma New Moon, Emperor, Dory, Quickie P, Melody, Prism AOT, Teklovasan, Professor Teklovasan, Shiana, and Valda Yoji, right? Okay. So this looks like it's the tornadoes that's the problem. No. I was a potato and I had two groups of windows. Okay. So let's take a look at let's create a open deck list, and we'll just use let's use good old the original Kasai, because I haven't seen her face in a while. All right, so let's take a look at what we lose from in Project Blue, basically, right? So I'm going to set this to Majestics and Warrior cards. Okay, so in addition to these, we also lost Singing Steelblade, Iron Song Determination, but whatever, right? All right, so I'm just going to add the cards that are like meta relevant. So we lose this, we lose this. We literally can't play Dawnblade Resplendent because it's a Majestic. We lose Raiden, which actually, this is part of the reason I'm not going to build a Bolton Project Blue deck, is if Courage of Bladehold's not legal, Raiden isn't legal. Oh my god, poor Raiden. You know what's funny is that Raiden had to die. You know why? Because Winter's Wail, Voltaire, Luminaris, all those broken ass weapons. If they let Raiden into the format, they'd also have to let all those others in. We lose Helm of Halo's Grace, Warpath of Wind Grace. You know, these are relevant cards. Blade Flurry, obviously, we will be missing Blade Flurry. Hunsend and Fang, very sad, but Fang is actually, like, totally fine. Like, sure, you love to see Hunsend, you love to see Long Whisker Loyalty, but you're fine without it. Jagged Edge, sure, but hopefully Illusions won't be running around that much. Long Whisker Loyalty, obviously we're going to miss that. We're going to miss Route. Fang is also going to miss Savor Bloodshed, but I mean, the Assassins are going to miss this much more. Hatchet Dex will miss Spill Blood. Kasai is going to miss Spoils. Dory's going to miss Supremacy. Unsheathed is obviously very good. Both of the Bannerets are good. Blood on Her Hands is obviously very good. Beacon of Victory is good. Bolting Blade is good. Glistening Steel Blade. In Blitz, I don't think you actually played Glistening Steel Blade unless you were Quicksilver Prodigy. But we literally cannot play Quicksilver Prodigy, so it doesn't matter. Lumen Ascension, obviously we're going to miss that a lot. Raise an Army, this is... So, the fact that Blood on Her Hands and Raise an Army aren't legal in Project Blue, plus Valiant Dynamos, it makes me really, really hesitant to play Kasai in Project Blue. Obviously, Olympia is probably not going to cut it either. I think somebody mentioned DGA. DGA is a rare. However, without Sync Fate, I don't know if Steelblade Shunt.deck can get there, but maybe that's if that's what you want to do. Saving Grace is obviously a good card. Sharpened Senses in the Hatchet deck is important. Shift the Tide of Battle is played sometimes. Singing Steelblade is obviously played sometimes. Twinning Blade. Losing Twinning Blade means the Dory deck has to go through the opponent, not around. Warcrab Bolana is nice to have, but we're not going to really cry about that. Emboldened Blade, same thing. It's nice to have, but we're not going to cry about it. Losing Glint, all right, sure. Provoke, also a useful card. And obviously Up the Ante and Visit the Golden Anvil being gone is not good for our man Olympia. All right, so if we look at all these cards here, I mean, sure, we lost some things, but you got to look at what's not here. Like, look at Fang. What did Fang lose? He lost Blade Flurry, Hunsen, Long Whisker, Saver. Okay, that's annoying, but okay. Dory lost Supremacy, Route, Singing Steelblade, Spoils, Unsheath, Glint, Twinning Blade, but you still have that basic, Warriors Valor, Iron Song response thing. Also, of note, one of the most popular equipment pieces is the Blade Beckoner equipment, because those provide 2 value against most decks in the format. Those are, like, Puncture being a rare is really, really nice. And a lot of Dory's Go Again density was not at Majestic level. Obviously, you lose Spoils, Unsheathed, and Glint, but it is what it is. Not having Singing Steelblade or Twinning Blade does reduce the trickiness of your deck. However, I think the opponent not having Sync Fate, Rootbound Carapace, Flick Flack, those type of effects actually is even more beneficial. Bolton lost a ton of stuff. He literally lost his weapon. Like, poor Bolton. Kasai, I talked about already, lost Spoils, Unsheathed, Blood on Our Hands, Raise an Army, Glint, Provoke. Like, that's a lot of hits to Kasai. Olympia actually didn't lose that much. He lost Glint, Up the Ante, Visit the Golden Anvil, sure. But, I mean, Visit the Golden Anvil wouldn't even be that good in that format because you're getting back crappy armor. So it's not even like, yeah. So if I had to list the viability rankings for Project Blue Warriors, I think it's Fang, then Dorinthia. Ironically enough, probably Olympia, and then Kasai, and then Bolton. So is there a DGA variant? Probably, but we're not going to do that. So, okay, so that's kind of where we stand now. These are the cards that we lost. We kind of analyzed that. So let's make a Fang Project Blue deck, because I think he is going to be quite good. Let me quickly talk about heroes that I think are going to be quite good. I think like a boosting version of Dash is probably going to be... We have to look at what heroes LL'd in Blitz. That's actually pretty important. So heroes that LL'd in Blitz. Briar is gone. I don't know if Briar's probably decent. Chain. Dash LL'd. Fly is also pretty good. I don't think he's very dependent on Majestics. Ira LL'd, Icelander LL'd, Kano LL'd, Centauri Sellsword, Kasai LL'd, Oldhim is gone, I believe. I don't think Prism's gone in there. Reinhardt. Yeah, Reinhardt. Verdance is very, very good at the moment in Blitz, and Zen obviously like speed ran LL and then got un-LL'd. so yeah, those are some heroes that probably going to be pretty good. But just as a basis, I think based on like how Fang decks are constructed and Classic constructed, Fang can operate with no Majestics without really blinking an eye. So let's build a Fang deck. So because we have 55 slots, I'm going to try to build like a core of like 34, 36, a couple sideboard slots. So let's talk a little bit about sideboard cards. So sideboard cards are like poppers, stuff like Arcane Polarity, maybe. Maybe some D-Reacts like Springboard Somersault. There aren't a lot of D-Reacts that are viable or even legal. Like, look at our D-Reacts that we have. I mean, for Fang, some of these are good, right? Like, Den of the Spider, Smokeout is pretty good, right? But, not having Sink or Fate means we basically have to run, like, Springboard Somersault if we want that 0 for 4. Or we have to run things like Shunt, or we just have to run things like Put in Context, which might be actually very popular to play. And depending on the metagame, this card could be either very, very good or very, very bad. So just looking at D-Reacts, there's not a lot, but like Fang has access to 2 of these that are pretty decent, and they both help his hero do what it wants to do. So we're going to add these to the list. Springboard Somersault, I also think might see some play. I'm just gonna add it for now. This is likely to come out, but a lot of the Fang decks in CC are built with like Sink Below, Shelter. That's all you got. So this is kind of like the the Wish.com version of those. All right. Okay, let's talk about equipment. So there's basically 2 routes I see with Fang. You could either go with, like, if you want to get the max value, you can run things like Goblet and cards like Beck and Applause. Or if you want a more stable value that you could just use on demand, then you'd run the Blade Beckoner stuff. In terms of chess piece, this is probably the most played chess piece. If you have the James White popped collar shirt version, you could probably play that in its place. Yeah. All right, let's catch up with chat a little bit. I've been neglecting you guys there a little bit. I'm sorry about that. Josh is really going to miss Route. That is very true. You thought Dawnblade Dory was going to have a good time, but then you remembered Unmovable is legal. Yes. So Unmovable is legal. However, Overpower is also legal. And I don't know if decks are going to be running Unmovable. Like, if Guardian is popular, sure. Yeah. Briar, Aurora, Viscera, all very good. Are those heroes that are very dependent on Majestics, though? Also, keep in mind, Briar, Aurora, Viscera, they don't have Rosetta Thorn. So, OG Kayo. Oh yes, OG Kayo might actually be really good because he could just like, it's like, oh, here's 16 damage. I don't know if he could get to 16. He could probably get to 14. I don't think any of the 8 power things are rare or common. I guess Wrecker Romp Red is. Somersault is good. Lay Low as well. Oh, Lay Low. Yeah. Lay Low. I forgot about Lay Low. That's actually one of the good things about Fang is, hey, you turn off potentially one of the premier D-Reacts of the format, which is kind of cool. Guardian without Rouse is weird. Yeah. The discard 1 game 3 resources chess piece makes it red into blue. Yes, so that is deep blue, which maybe I actually think the reason it's named Project Blue is because the rare symbol in Flesh and Blood is blue. But sure, there's also that. All right, so let's just start adding some equipment. Like I said, we could either go with like Goblet, Beckon Applause, or we could go with Blade Beckoner equipment. Let's just start with the Blade Beckoner equipment. I'm just going to add all four. We're going to remove them as we go. I believe that Blossom of Spring is probably very important. I feel like so the normal Fang deck runs Grains of Blood Spill. I think this deck is just going to have more blues than the normal. Well, not blues, actually yellows. This deck is going to have more yellows than most Fang decks. So I believe I was running like 8 blues in CC, which would translate to about 6 in this format. So we're probably going to be running closer to 8 blues in our 40. So we'll add Blossom of Spring because this is actually a pretty good card. Bracers of Belief. This is basically if we were a mono red deck, this would be Galactic Gauntlets, basically, which is banned in this format, but we're not playing that. There's Deep Blue. Deep Blue, I think Deep Blue might even be better. Deep Blue is pretty good. This is a high contender for the slot. DGA. Oh boy, we're gonna resist for now. We have flat trackers. You know, the flat trackers plus the chess piece that turns on Beckon Applause. You know, good old heavy hitters days. The frontline cards. These did see some fringe use in Kano. Gallantry Gold. Gallantry Gold. This might actually be one of the best cards for Warrior because you get to block with it and extract extra value. Like, this is worth 3 value, whereas this is worth 2. This is worth 1 in certain matchups as well. Chat, if I'm forgetting any cards, please let me know because I'm not super familiar with deck building in Project Blue. The starting point. Bracers are attack actions only. Yeah, just like Galactic Gauntlet, you're right. Null Rune for Wizards and Runeblades. Yes, we're definitely going to add some Null Rune as well. Starting point. That's later down, so we'll take a look at that. Hope Merchant's Hood. I used to run this. This is actually played in like the old Viserai Blitz mirrors because you had to go real fast. We have Iron Rots. I mean, these are just literally these are power crept Iron Rots, right? Like, unless you literally want to destroy your stuff because of down but not out. Like, yeah. Mage Master's Boots. I don't think there's any reason for us to play that. Null Rune. We'll just add all of these for now. We'll cut down based on that. Obsidian Fire Veins, we're only going to be running Obsidian Fire Veins. We're not going to mess around with Quicksilver Daggers. Quell. Interesting. Probably not. bolters is actually interesting as well. Now, obviously, these are not, they don't have like a ton of synergy with Fang, but we'll put them there. It's possible that we could get 2 value out of it. Sash of Sandakai, this is just strictly worse than the Blossom of Spring. Spellfray. Normally, I would run some Spellfray plus like Null Rune, probably gloves against Kayo. But yeah, I don't think we need those. Starting point. Okay, so somebody in chat mentioned this one. Target attack gets go again. Activate only if you played a card or activated an ability. This reaction step. So this was used in Hunter Draft when you had like a scar tissue, but it wasn't draconic. This doesn't block is the thing. We want 2 value from all of our equipment. I feel like bolters is probably better than starting point. We'll put it in the inventory just for now. Vigor Girth, this with flat trackers is an option. All right, so that's basically it. So in terms of equipment, I think we're probably just running... Oh, man. Honestly, I think we run Deep Blue plus Blade Becketer equipment. I think is probably where we're at. If I had to guess, this is like the default equipment loadout for Fang. If I had to guess. Anybody have some other thoughts on the default equipment loadout for Fang? Laylo is decent. I use bolters. Popping Fealty also works for boots. Still prefer bolters. All right, you know what? Let's be a warrior. Let's use bolters. All right, so we'll have this as our default equipment. I'm gonna put Laylo into the cards we're thinking about. Laylo is actually probably better than Somersault, isn't it? Because if they're marked and they're trying to go wide, this is 4 value. Ooh, I like this. I like these 3 here. Ooh, that's nice. All right, Springboard Somersault. You're now in the maybe category. All right. Okay, let's continue on. All right, so let's look at the Draconic Warrior cards that we could play. Now we're just let's try to think about. I mean, there's only so many of these, so let's just add the ones that we normally play. So we play Affirm Loyalty and CC. Well, we're gonna probably play it here. Blistering Blade is pretty good. Endear Devotion. The more and more I play with this card, the less and less I like it. Fire and Brimstone, probably pretty good. Imperial Intent is basically just extra copies of well, there's, which one am I thinking of? Well, there's not exactly one that's 1-to-1, but yeah. All right, let's add this, add Searing Gaze, which is really good. Okay, so any others we want to play? I don't really think so. Yeah. Okay, so we'll go like that. Draconic cards, we play Blaze Headlong. For the Drakai is quite good. Hunt the Hunter. This is a card that I've been liking quite a bit recently. This card probably makes it in. I don't think we have quite enough go again. Hunt to the Ends of Wraith. This could be kind of like our Oath of Loyalty. This is like a maybe for me. I don't love this card. Pledge Fealty, we're probably playing. Where's Tooth of the Dragon? Tooth of the Dragon. Okay. So we're there. All right, warrior cards now. Now this could get hard because what do we play? Like cut from the same cloth could be theoretically good. Here's where I'm a little lost, guys, because we're missing like 6 to 8 reds. Are you going for a more blue list? Yes. I think you have to go for a more blue list in this format. Sisters of Flame is a 3-block. Yeah, Sisters of Flame probably makes it now that you mention it. Like this is our replacement for Long Whisker Loyalty. Or Hunt's End. Diced can be like our replacement for this is our replacement for Blade Flurry. Slice and Dice is also consistently 4 value as well. This card's probably good enough. In fact, the blue is probably good enough as well. So. Rake Over the Coals. Yeah, so this plus the red stance, which is Flurry, I believe. Yeah, Flurry stance. You still need Go Again. Or sorry, you still need you still need Go Again though. Which is not easy to get. I think Fire and Brimstone is enough for that. Twist and Turn. So yeah, that's a card that might actually make it. Yeah, this could be our replacement for Savor Bloodshed, I guess. All right, we'll play the blue as well. Why not? In terms of blues, we can play Relentless Pursuit. I think Tip Off is probably good in it. Well, actually, do we want to market instant speed in this deck if we don't have Savor Bloodshed? Maybe we don't. Yeah. All right. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there, guys. All right, let's talk about poppers because yeah, there's actually not that many choices. We could play. So Humble, I think, is way up there in this format because you either break their thing with Phantasm, or if you throw a Humble at a Prism or a Dromai, it really is annoying for them. So I think in terms of poppers, we'll play Humble. And honestly, Sirens of Safe Harbor is probably good too. That's actually interesting. That card is probably good enough. Huh. Let's look at the 7 power poppers first of all. We have Battlefront Bastion. Remember that Prism AOT is not legal, so we're just defending against Dromai, Prism, Enigma. Blanche is also pretty good. Fendel's Fighting Spirit's pretty good. I don't know if we need that many poppers, honestly. Let's try that new card. Let's try that new card. Let's try Sirens of Safe Harbor. This seems interesting. Let's try this. We'll put this into the down here. Okay, so we have D reacts, we have poppers. What else? I don't think we need Oasis because what's that called? Arcane Polarity. This is basically if their damage doesn't amplify, I think this is basically better than Oasis because it costs 0. So okay, so we have those. Okay, so this looks like a nice sideboard here. Let's move these over. Let's get these out of here. Null Rune, I don't know. Probably. I mean, you're probably playing this as the Null Rune. All right. What are we at now? 54. Oh, we're almost there, actually. It's not too bad. That's not too bad. Okay. So if we add one more main deck card, which I think is going to be a blue, then we basically add in our 60 reacts, and then we get to 40. Or we add in our poppers and probably lay low, and we get that. So let's go pick our favorite blue. Let's make it a 3-block blue. Wow, not a lot of choices, guys. Not a lot of choices. Sworn Vengeance, maybe this was the one actually. All right, so let's say we play 8 blues like I wanted to. What do we have to do here? We have to cut a card. I kind of want to cut Sisters in Fire. Where is that card? Yeah, let's. Okay. What do you guys think of this? Oh, Scar Tissue. I forgot about that. Oops. Good call there. Yeah, we want at least the reds, probably the yellows too, to be honest. Which means I don't want this, probably. I don't want that. Yep. Something like this. Something like this. Probably have to make one cut. Probably do, I don't know, cut a yellow Scar Tissue or something. All right. How does this look, guys? So basically, we swapped Blade Flurry for Diced. We swapped Oath of Loyalty for Hunt the Hunter. We added Slice and Dice because it's a 0 for 4. added twist and turn because this is 0 for 4. We changed our blues into, you know, some other blues. Our sideboard is like 6 D reacts, 4 poppers, and 0 for 4 D reacts against arcane damage. Red vengeance over slice and dice for more marking. All right, let's try that. Let's use our what's it called? Cards printed in our set. All right, where's slice and that? Okay. Now, here's the thing. The only time we need a blue is if we have Hunt the Hunter. So should these just be yellow? Maybe they should be. I don't think we really are going to be playing yellows. I mean, literally, if we have an extra resource, what do we do with that extra resource? We literally don't do anything with it, right? Literally, it's just Hunt the Hunter. Maybe we throw one of. So actually, we either need to include some more 1-cost stuff, or we need to like. We don't need blues. But Hunt the Hunter seems like well, I guess we don't have. We could just go like dagger attack, give it go again, Hunt the Hunter. We don't have to go double down. Okay, so we actually don't need blues. Okay. Let's. So, what are we doing? Running yellow versions of all these cards? That sounds weird. That seems really weird. Wait, Relentless Pursuit only comes in blue. Oh yeah, it does only come in blue. Okay. So if we let's just do this and see if this looks really how weird this looks. Okay, so now now we have 7 yellows and 2 blues. Okay. Huh. You like March of Loyalty. March of Loyalty is okay. I can see it. You like Renegades as the popper. It costs 1. Could be another use of the 1 floating. Freewheeling Renegades is I believe there's very few things that cost 1 power 6. There might only be 1. Yeah. Huh. Okay. All right. Felipe, you convinced me. All right, we'll go with Humble and Freewheeling Renegades as our poppers. Okay, so if we're not running AB3, do we actually need like all this AB? I don't think we do. I feel like we can cut one of these. If we have the chest and boots, then we don't need this, I guess. So we could just run a Spell Void. Maybe? Feels weird. Maybe some yellows that cost 1. I don't know. Card pool though. Let's see if. Okay, so we have 1 extra slot right now, actually. You know what? Wasn't there a legendary? What was it? Was it? There was also like a bubble. Was it bubble? I forgot. Is this? No, this can't be a good card, right? You have to know what you're drawing. Wait, this one? I don't know. I don't think either one of these are that good. Does bubble to the surface? Yeah. Does any of the Dory attack reacts? Are they good in Fang? Like Blade Flurry was played, Jagged Edge was played. Maybe we just add a Jagged Edge? I don't know. Oh, wait, Jagged Edge is a Majestic. We can't do that. Never mind. Okay, so we have 9 resource cards, which feels very high. So I feel like the last card should be a red. Maybe we do go with Sisters in Flame. Maybe we do. Because that is a high value card. Okay. Or we could just go with another Scar Tissue, but I feel like we're already marking enough. Because we're playing Sworn Vengeance, so yeah. Okay. Okay. Alright, this looks pretty decent, I think. You like Drop of Dragon's Blood. Let's look at that card again. So this could cost 1, this could cost 0. If this costs... If you play it on the first chain link, you refund yourself, and it switches into another card. And... Okay. So this is kind of like Glint. I mean, it's legendary, right? It's got to be good, right? All right, let's try it. I don't play this in my CC deck, but I'm willing to give it a try here. I also think it's fine for us to have some lower blocking value in this format because we're not going to get punished as hard. So, all right, let's look at our blocking value actually. So we have several 2 blocks here, no block, no block, 2 block, 2 block, no block. I guess our D-Reacts help smooth that out a little bit. Okay. Okay, 35 cards now is the issue. Now we have to cut a card to... Yeah. I use it instead of Sisters. I value the sidestep over the 3 block. Sure. Okay. All right. Yeah, this looks this looks pretty nice. All right, let's just make this public. What day is it today? It's okay. Let me post this in chat for you guys so you guys can take a look. Okay. Yeah, I think this looks pretty solid. Twist and turn over slice and dice is an option as well. Yeah, I mean, this is getting 3 value. Twist and turn is getting 3 value. It's you're right. It's actually getting more value. Well, we're already playing the yellow. Unless you're suggesting to run the blues. Yeah, it gives an on hit. Project Baby Fang. All right, we'll name it Project. There we go. This is Fang as a young teenager. Maybe he's like 12 or something. I don't know. He hasn't learned the long whisker loyalty. He hasn't gone on his Hunsen. He hasn't sworn his oath of loyalty yet. Yeah. All right. I kind of like this. I like this. I feel like, yeah. 4 poppers. We got some D reacts. We got Arcane Berry. We got some life gain. And this looks pretty solid. If you play Rainbow Twist and Turn, Rake Over the Coals should be an auto include. That's actually something we haven't done. Let's filter by rare. Let's look at all the rares that we can play. Because these cards, in theory, are more powerful than the commons. Not heavy hitters. My bad. Hunted. Rares from the Hunted that are warrior cards. All right. Draconic cards. Rake Over the Coals. For this to be good, this needs to get 4 value, right? So it'll get 2 value on the first attack, unless they block with a 3 block, then it's actually not. And then you attack again. So this card gets 3 value pretty easily. And if you have Twist and Turn, but that means you need another attack react to attack the 3rd time, which I don't know. Yeah, maybe. I feel like Fire and Brimstone is kind of our high rolly potential. Okay, I think we'll just keep it like this. All right, what do you guys want to do? You guys want to build a Draw My deck, or you guys want to play this deck for a little bit? What do you guys want to do? Brew or games? Brew or games, guys? $35 is interesting. It's actually hard to cut 1 card down to add these. PB isn't available on Talishar yet. I guess we have to do open format. All right, 2 people say games. 1 person says brew. All right. Look at this. It only costs $10 as well. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah. You could build this all out of draft chaff, which is pretty cool. Okay. All right, so how do we do this? We have to go open blitz, right? All right, I think. Yeah. We might be waiting here a little bit. Also, if I want to high roll, I'll play OGKO. OGKO, yeah. I don't know how long it's going to take to find a game is the issue. I presume that people that see open Blitz will know that this is Project Blue, but they might not. So, ooh, we got a Bolton. Interesting. All right, this is actually interesting. Do we want to go first or second against? I don't know. Let's try going first. All right, so against Bolton, we got that looks fine. We'll want our D reacts because literally, like, they're all really good against him. We need to take out a card. I feel like we're marking him so much we might not need the yellow scar tissue. Where is that? Am I blind? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, my bad. Okay. Okay, so we added in the 60 reacts, we took out the scar tissue, we're running all this standard stuff here. All right, let's go and play. All right. Oh my god, it's Banana Blade Bolton. I forgot that this is a thing. Oh my god, guys. Guys, I might have thrown Bolton in the trash too early. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, let's try doing it like this. It's actually interesting. Huh. Is there any world where I play this now to look for? I guess I could just do this later. I presume he's going to double block here? No? So if I play this now, I get to switch this for a different card in my deck. Which I guess is okay. I feel like I get to Arsenal something better, probably. So let's just use this now. Yeah, this is a good Arsenal target. All right, so then we can go here. Plus we get that +1, because it's a Draconic card. So I guess that's worth it, right? Reinforce the line! I forgot that's a card! Oh my goodness! All right. The line has been reinforced, sir. All right, let's Arsenal this. All right. Okay, so we have a fealty, so we need to maintain this some way. We don't actually have an attack react, so we're probably just playing the Forger Kai. Yeah. Light the way. How did this get buffed? Oh, Cracker Jacks. Okay, so we can give him here plus. Here? Presume he has like a steel hand or something. Okay, no. Okay. He'll attack with this, and we can go here plus here. Okay. Just send the Four of the Drakai. Now, of note, we do have the dirty out in this matchup. We could just fatigue Bolton. We have to keep in mind that that is a possibility. Because we have 6 deer reacts, and we only have, like, I guess we have some no blocks. Maybe that might not actually be good. Double charge. That's pretty good. All right, let's figure out what we're going to do. We have a Fire and Brimstone. We have a Blistering Blade. I mean, neither of these mark. This is just damage I can provide against him. It's not actually that good. So we keep this. I kind of just want to block these. We saw this too early in our Heroes Not Online. Yeah. Okay, we're taking 2. Banana Blade. I think this is fine. This could be Snatch or Bolt of Courage. That would be annoying, though. That'd be very annoying. We shouldn't block with the armor yet. Oh, it's actually annoying either way. There's no easy way to deal with that. All right, we're just going to have to play that he doesn't have that, hopefully. Yeah, we probably shouldn't have blocked the first attack, because this is a possibility. All right. Uh-oh, he gave it go again. So this could be Illuminate, this could be Bolt, this could be Snatch. Uh-oh. Well, we just have to let this hit, I think. I mean, theoretically, we could block it and then lose our fealty. That might actually be worth it. That might be worth it. Remember what I said, one of our win cons is fatigue, unfortunately. We might have too many no blocks on our deck, though, so we'll see. Okay, so he broke flat trackers. I mean, we don't have a source of go again is the issue here. Ugh. Yeah, this. I don't like this at all. Does he have go again some way? No, he doesn't. Okay, interesting. All right, do we just play these out and swing? I think that's what we do. Just clear up our arsenal. So this is 8 on hit mark. This is down to half his deck. He's already used his V. Uh-oh. The heck? Okay. Okay, so this is very annoying. Okay, so I'm starting to realize we shouldn't be using our armor on, just like in CC, we shouldn't be using our armor on things that aren't. Oh my god, this hand sucks. All right, we have deep blue to bail us out. Are we just gonna deep blue this? And just play these? Or we could actually well, he's already marked. Oh, this feels bad. I think we have to let this hit. Oh, this feels so bad. All right. Oops. All right, we're learning. Could have taken 2 Arsenal dice as well. Yeah. Take flight, charge Banner of Salvation. Oh boy. I mean, I think we're just happy to take all the damage, right? We can block with this, but I mean, we probably just should Arsenal the Den. Deep blue our Tooth, and then we would actually have 3 fealty if everything goes well. But we're going to take a ton of damage here. Yeah. No blocks. Is he giving this go again? He's not. Okay. Okay. So let's deep blue the Tooth. get 3 resources, swing. Pledge fealty, swing, affirm. If everything goes, if he gets hit this turn, we got 3 fealty. So there's 1, there's 2, and here's the 3rd one. This doesn't block at all, bro, but okay. Okay, so we are online now. Okay, but this smells like a V turn. Okay, so we need to keep a card. So we'll keep the tooth and we'll block the rest of the cards. Alright, so technically we don't even need to do that. We could just attack with the bolters, or use the bolters. Okay, so he charged that. Okay, sure. Okay. We were definitely supposed to use our equipment on the breakpoints and not the weapon. That's... oh boy. I mean, we don't need this card. Let's just block with it. All right. Oh, that's huge. Giving this go again. That's not good. Well, we have to play 2 D-Reacts here. It doesn't really matter to stay alive. So if this is a on-hit draw effect, he's gonna get it. So. Oh boy. Oh, we just die. Ugh. All right, guys, I take it back. Maybe Bolton is viable. Also, I definitely use my armor wrong here. And I also think we probably should just be running 4 Blade Beckoner equipment, now that I think about it more. Yep, good game. Well played, sir. I forgot this was a card. Oh, boy. GG. GG. Cool. Okay. Learning a little bit. My opponent says, love the stream. GG. Yep. I said, thank you. Okay. All right. Learned a little bit. I don't see the point in bolters now that I look at it more. I guess it's good for hitting. I guess it has synergy with this, right? We don't need as many attack reacts, maybe, but it's just 1 extra value. Okay, we'll keep bolters there for now. Okay. Can't learn too much from 1 game other than just use the armor properly. Via the Vanguard is legal in Project Blue. Yes, it is. Kayo. I guess I'll go first. I wouldn't be thrilled to see a turn 1. Okay, I think the same thing. We just run the D-Reacts. Yeah, same thing, I think. All right, this guy's got Knucklehead. Oh my goodness, Knucklehead. I mean, it's probably just for blocking. Not running the claws either. Interesting. Running Bone Basher. Isn't Romping Club just strictly better than this? Okay, I don't know. Okay, let's see. We just mark him and pass, right? I think that's what we do. Yeah. Do we arsenal the 2 block? Probably. Oh yeah, Kayo starts at 19. I forgot about that. Beaten Trackers is a pretty good card. First Bolton, now we're going to get high rolled or win. We'll see. Oh boy, Blotch. Oh boy. Oh, oh no. I think there's a bug. Oh boy, what are we supposed to do about this? I mean, we're just supposed to block our whole hand, right? My opponent's like, "What bug?" I'm like, "No, I'm just joking around." I mean, he's marked right now. Are we incentivized to attack him? Not really. I guess we send the Blaze Hedgehog Arsenal Smokeout's probably the best play, right? Because we could get a VLT and then we get another chance to mark him, right? Because we play this now, he's already marked. All right, take 5. Okay, Blanche hits, but doesn't matter for Blaze Hedgehog. Or just, he's probably going to block with Bark Bone plus a 3 block, just deny us. Or, yeah, this plus that, yeah. Clash of Agility. Oh, no. We're back to losing Clash. Oh, no, we didn't lose this Clash. Sweet. Look at us. All right, let's put the Smokeout in the arsenal. If we need to play it, we'll play it. If not, we can maybe keep it another turn. Okay. Wounded Bull. Oh boy! Oh no! Guys! He says, there it is again. Yeah, alright, 14 is pretty good. We don't have any fealty, so we're actually fine just blocking everything, right? Or what we could do, we could swing the Fire Vein, Scar Tissue it, Bolters, Hunt the Hunter. Is okay. I mean, I guess let's use this now. Take 9. Ugh. Is this actually a good play? Let's think. We attack here. We Scar Tissue. We get a fealty. He's remarked. Oh, but then he's already okay. That's actually not a good play, right? Because we're overlapping our mark. All right, screw it. We'll just give you the hand. Just wait for him to roll a 2. See, just roll good and OGKO beats everybody. Yeah. Oh my goodness. You know the funny thing is with beaten trackers, he gets 2 chances a turn. Like let's say he oh my god. Please, not again. Not again, please. No, oh thank God. Okay, just 3. And it doesn't have go again, right? Because he didn't discard a random card. Okay, so it's bugged. We don't have enough resources. We actually have to use our deep blue. Oh no, actually no, we don't. No, we don't. No, we don't. No, we don't. We're actually good. All right, let's just play one of these. Oh my god, he has pummel. Guys, this Kayo's cooking. Oh my god. It's a red pummel as well. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. I forgot about this guy's a genius. Oh my god. Alright. I guess we'll just discard the den so we can have a turn. Oh, that's a good way to use your hand. Like, oh, that's so good. Dude, you could one-shot people. If if you attack for 16 and they're like, okay, I'll just take 16 and you pummel them. Oh my god. This doesn't matter, right? I don't think it does. Oh my god. Getting pummeled in Project Blue, guys. Okay. Alright. Swing, pledge. Oh, we don't have enough resources again, like I said. I guess we'll just deep blue here. Let's not die with our equipment still on the field. So we'll pledge fealty here. And we'll fire and brimstone the next one. We do lose one value, but then we just need the resources to attack. Oh, we also could rely on the boots. We don't. Okay, interesting. All right, we have 2 fealty. That's good. Okay. This guy's only taking 1 damage the whole game. The highs and lows of Kayo. That's right. See, I told you OG Kayo was good. Yes, you told me. I recognize it. Yeah, I deep blue here for the 3rd swing. Yep. Getting pummeled after back-to-back 6s for the first one he misses. You get pummeled. Yep. It lures you into a false sense of security. You're like, okay, this is an off turn, and he didn't discard a 6, so he's getting a 2-card IP penalty. Sweet. Oh damn, he's over blocking here. All right, fire and brimstone. Let's go. I don't actually know if that was right, but because we're just getting 2 value, right? Yeah. Oh, Knucklehead is just good too. It's 3 block. It's like Olympia helmet levels of good. All right. Show me your 14. Oh my god, this guy's cooking. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. All right, we're good. This can steal games. Like, if I bring him to 1 and then he just pound for pounds for 12, you're just like, oh my god, table flip. Floating 2, I see you. Oh no. Oh no. All right, what is our turn? I mean, attack with Searing Gaze, I presume. Do we just block here? I think we do. All right, we're going to risk it for the biscuit. We're going to hope that this is not pummel. If this is pummel, we can cover it up now. Oh, thank God. Okay, we good. That's why we blocked that. All right. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, so do we play the twist and turn here? Technically, we don't need to, but this is more likely to hit, which is nice, so let's do it. So the resources so far have been pretty good. It's like we have like 7 yellows, 2 blues, and then we also have deep blue. So the resources have felt pretty consistent. 2 floating, oh god, yeah. I feel like Hunt the Hunter is always clunky. Yes, you are right. I'm starting to notice that as well. Okay, we need to get online in a reasonable amount of time. Okay. He's keeping his whole hand. We're probably dead. We're going to get pummeled next turn, boys. Or he's going to have beaten trackers go wide. Could have blown up the boots there and attacked again. All right. How big is this wounded bull? It's 14, of course. Oh, God. And he's keeping 2 cards. Oh, my God. He's got pummel again, guys. Like, is there... If I block here, here, and here, and he pummels me, I lose. If I block here and he pummels me, I lose my fealty. Which one is less bad? I think we have to go like this, right? I mean, this has to be pummel, right? Like, you wouldn't keep a hand like this, right? It has to be pummel. All right, all right, all right. So he pummels us to 18. Oh, we still die. We still die. We literally have to give him every card and then go to the next turn with pummel and arsenal. That feels so bad. There's no way this isn't pummel, right? There's no way. If I was 1 life higher, I could gamble that this is not pummel, but I mean, there's no world where you make this play, right? If this is not pummel. Okay, so against these pummel decks, I have to put something very, very critical into arsenal. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna get to arsenal as pummel probably. I don't know how we come back here. Like because we don't. The boots block is actually super important because we could block 4 and then de-react to 7 on something. Do we want to go again? Yeah, why not? Let's use our free daggers while we can. Dude, these equipment are actually really good. Like, the first time I saw this in Dynasty, I was like, oh, this actually might be played in Blitz. Knucklehead is just pure value. And Knucklehead allows you to gamble in a different way. Okay, so we can just block with our cards, then react with lay low. Kind of just, if he doesn't have it, we get to move this into the big gamble, he says. Okay. I said, let's go. All right, let's see your big gamble. Pound for pound. Only 3. Okay, so we have to assume that he has a pummel. So how do we do this? Do we block for 4? Feels bad. That doesn't seem right. Block 5? That's also bad. Okay, here, if he doesn't have pummel, which I'm pretty sure this card is pummel, and we actually have a turn. If it is pummel, we arsenal the blistering blade. So. Pummel me, please. Oh boy. Oh my god, Bark. Is he gonna double pummel me? Okay, so there's the pummel. We called that. Double pummel? No? Why? Couldn't he just... He had cards in hand. Okay, I don't understand. Maybe he has two pummels. We'll see. Pretty sure this smells like two pummels. Like, why would you break the bark bone? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Just passing. Okay. All right, guys. We got rid of his two pummels. We're also way lower in cards than him. Look at this. I'm down 9 cards. Oh my god, Kayo is the best deck in Project Blue, boys. Oh my god. All right. Gotta embrace the brute life. Oh, we're about to die, boys. You have to gamble, you have to make them have it, yeah. Uh-oh. Intimidate. Oh no. Oh my god. All right, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is Kayo legal in Commoner? Oh my god. I'm just dead, right? Like I block with this. Take 9. I'm mega dead. Good game. GG. Huh. 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 Oh my god. Oh my god. This deck seems great. Look at this. This looks so fun. This deck probably destroys Dromai as well, because you have so many poppers. Like, oh my god. Kayo is legal in Commoner, then why isn't Kayo winning all these tournaments? Is a lot of these... I guess this is a rare. This is a rare. This is a rare. This is a rare. Okay, maybe he just doesn't have enough stuff that's not a rare. Dude, getting pummeled by Kayo. Oh my god. All right, guys. Okay. All right. I mean, I'm enjoying these games. These are something different. This is something different. All right, let's try again. I feel my new neural pathways are unlocking. Oh god, it's Riptide. This year's real bad for Warriors in general. All right, I guess we just do the same thing. Are we like always cutting yellow scar tissue? I think we always are, right? We're actually finding games faster than I thought, which is kind of cool. Okay. All right, let's try this. KO legal. Oh my goodness. We aren't getting online as fast as I thought we were going to be. Barbed Castaway. I haven't seen this card in forever. All right, Driftwood Quiver is like a one-time use trench. All right, aim counters with barbed castaway. Okay, let's see what this is. Infecting shot with an aim counter. Okay, so this is... Okay. Doesn't have an aim counter because it has to be put in face down and then turned face up with the arrow. Or with the... Okay. What in the world? Okay, so... Rain Razors is a majestic, so we don't have to play around that. Okay. Okay, we have... I mean, this hand will work if I deep blue this, I think. Yeah, that seems decent. Let's do that. Okay, so now we can Sworn Vengeance. And then attack. Now we can't really pump this. We can just pump it by 1, but I guess he technically has 1 armor. Oh no, he has 2. So this could be, 2 block plus this. Okay, so he's gonna get marked, which is nice. Unless he has a trap, which, Riptides could have a lot of traps. There's a trap. Yep, so that's gonna bust up one of my equipment. Okay. Okay, then we can affirm loyalty, get another, or get a fealty. We could also arsenal this. I think it's fine to just play it out now. Get that fealty train started. Equipment and heroes can be rare and commoner. Okay, got it. Okay. Your turn, Riptide. Mm-hmm. Sleep Dart. We're not marking him next turn, probably, so... I think we're just going to block Send for the Trikai. Arsenal the Affirm. Seems okay. This Lalo card is real good. Because Fang and Syndra and I guess, the other assassins from the set can also get 0 for 4 value out of it, which is nice. Okay. Cool. So we keep our fealty. We get to arsenal, affirm loyalty. So if we draw like a yellow or a blue and a pledge fealty, we're good. And no, okay. Take cover. That's one of the rare 0 for 4s. Can reload as well. Okay. Okay, smoke out could be real good here. Obviously, den can be really good as well. Yeah, we can use most of our cards here, which is nice. It's interesting. Didn't block with. Doesn't have a way to give this Gogan. It doesn't have. I didn't send a lot of damage at them. I guess that's why. So. All right, so we do need to block this because it's annoying. Just double D-react this, and then we have a turn. If we use the fealty on the dice and get it back, I think that's fine. We could also block here, here, and here, and then Arsenal the Den is also decent, because then we get another mark. That feels good. Let's do that. Let's do that. So he's going to be marked. So we're going to break a fealty, attack, play the dice, attack, play the firm, Arsenal the Den. Okay, so swing, pitch this. It's interesting, with Snapdragons being banned, it feels like Rangers might be hard-pressed to go wide. So you have to go really tall, so then why are you playing Riptide? You might as well play Azalea if you want to go super tall. All right, break a fealty, play diced. Oh, we had another play there. We could just have gone with the refraction bolters. But yeah. Hit effects don't trigger this chain link. Does that include marked? Let's find out. I don't know. Hit effects don't trigger this chain link unless the attacking hero pays 1. Let's find out. I have no idea. Well, it's not even hitting. Right, this chain link, right? So, okay. We don't even have to call a judge because it wasn't even hitting. Okay, so if we, in theory, we should be back up to 2 fealty after this. And we'll be able to remark. So we should have 3 fealty shortly, which is good. They banned Flick Flack, but not this. I guess so. Rangers get Bolton shot in this format, which they don't in Commoner. Oh. That's one of the rare cards that is banned in Commoner, but not banned in this format. Interesting. All right, so 2 fealty and a Den and Arsenal feels pretty good. If he pumps, yeah, exactly. Just like that, then this is going to be an easy. Oh, this is actually real good. Oh, we could just have like a super game-winning. Oh my god, these break points. I'm using the armor incorrectly. Consistently. All right. We don't want to get hit with the frailty, so I think we just block for 9. Yeah, we don't give him the reload. Yeah, there's unless he bullseye bracers and fires like the Endless Arrow is a super rare, so this can't be Endless Arrow. I don't think there's any 0 cost arrow I'm afraid of. Drill shot maybe, but already my armor's already busted up. Okay. All right, mark him. Doesn't really matter because I've got pledge here. All right. Play Pledge Fealty. Do we need to play this now? We could play this in between these, right? It's not a huge issue. Oh, my bad. My bad. We do need to play this now. Because we want our arsenal open. Plus, we don't have go again here. I guess technically we do. I think having our arsenal open is... I mean, I guess technically if we go up to 4 fealty, then having this in arsenal is good. So... Huh. Okay, double card block. Love to see it. Okay, we're not going to get our mark. We're not going to get our bolters, but that's fine. Okay, there's lace. Oh boy. Okay, so guess we have to keep this, right? That means we have to keep another card as well, which feels bad. And arsenal this, I guess. Frailty too good against warriors, so sad. Yeah, I was supposed to arsenal there. Now that I think about it more, because it's possible he can't use his whole hand like he couldn't a few turns ago. All right, a little bit inefficient here because we need to go again from this, or that we have to pay for this, which feels bad. We might want to run the 2-cost 6 for the Emperor. That might be. Oh man, this is just. Sure. Hit me with the frailty trap. So I have 2 frailties, which literally means this comes in for 0. So why even swing it? Yeah, for the Emperor is a good popper, yeah. Plus, we could also throw it. Like, yeah. All right, we're not even going to bother to attack with the other weapon because we have 2 frailties. All right, Arsenal Den. Cool. What the heck just happened? It didn't arsenal this? What? Okay. Whatever. Well, now we see the Hunter being weird again. So we could just block here, attack with this. Seems okay. Okay, we should have another card here, but whatever. I think I pressed spacebar and it just auto passed or something. I'd switch Hunt the Hunter for March, probably. Yeah. We've seen enough games of this card being useless. Which literally means we literally don't even need to run. We can just run even more reds than normal. All right. Which is interesting. We've basically come to the same deck. Mono red Fang. We'll do the hyper geometric, but I'm pretty sure we can get away with like 5 yellows. Oh yeah. That's missing a value here. Yep, you're right. I should have just let it hit bolters, then get my extra value. Oh my god, we walked into Pendulum Trap as well. Look at that. No! Yeah, I don't even have to pull. Well, if I didn't play Blistering, I'd lose all my fealty, right? He's not marked. Oh, he is marked. Okay, you're right. You're right. You're right. I'm learning. I'm learning. Yeah, and then I can hold this for the next turn, which is good. So these little optimizations. All right. Because we already used our Fire and Brimstone as well, so the chance that we're going to get to use this is low. All right, so we have diced and we have 4, so we actually are good. Block here, here, or here, here. Do we care about this going to the bottom? So we can attack, play diced, play Blistering Blade on the second chain link. It's basically, do we want to deny Salvage Shot or do we want to arsenal this? I guess this is... I don't think it matters either way. We might be running low on cards. Maybe that was the wrong play, actually. Plus, the Scar Tissue could get us a 4th fealty again. So that might have been wrong to block that. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have blocked. Yeah, we might get fatigued. Yeah, you're right. I realize, like, just how low our deck is. It's also Riptide. Like, he could have a bajillion traps, and we can't even push damage. Okay, okay. Uh-oh. God, I hate Frailty Trap so much. With Pendulum Trap, this is actually really dangerous. We lost 4 cards already from this thing. We might not have enough damage. That's pretty bad. Mm-hmm. Okay, let me show you a trick. All right, so we attack, Searing Gaze, Blaze Headlong, attack, Searing Gaze, right? I guess we should play this for +3. I think he just realized. So that is a thing. Outsiders limited trick. He says, I don't think I can play Widow in this format. So I think we attack with... We only have 2 go again. I guess technically we have 3 go again. So we definitely should play this out. Okay, so let's just take 5. It's crazy that Pendulum Trap is some dude being disemboweled and the effect is, oh, you mill 2. You expect damage. Well, it's deck damage, so I guess that counts. Okay, so we play this now. Does it matter if we play this now or play this later? Can we attack this? We lose a mark. I guess we can just do it now. Whatever. Okay, so we want to use our bolters if this hits. Which it may not. I mean, this is very likely as a D-react, but... Well, no point in changing our plan, because there is no plan to be changed. Please don't have a D-react. Of course he does. Okay, so we don't get the additional attack, which is sad. Okay. We blocking with that scar tissue actually might be the difference between winning and losing this game. Oh no. Hey Josh, how's it going? It's going pretty good. You'd play the other Searing Gaze? But then we can't I guess we could technically give this go again, yeah. Okay, I think we still get there unless this is a D-react in Arsenal. I presume this is a 0-cost arrow in Arsenal. Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This guy's not dead. I need you to die, sir. Oh, we're about to draw our pitch deck. I have no idea if I pitched that correctly. Uh-oh. This doesn't look right. This doesn't look right at all. Okay. Well, we can at least go 3 chain links wide, which is good. So we can go here, pledge fealty, here, drop. But also, yeah. We should know what we're about to draw, but I don't because I'm a potato. I think we pitched a yellow on the turn where we were inefficient, and we haven't seen it. I think the top card is a yellow slice and dice, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is yellow slice and dice on top. Which means I think we need to play this now. Which means we have to pitch this. Let's see if I'm right. Yellow slice and dice. Come to hand, please. Okay, it was a yellow. I forgot which one it was. Good enough. We'll take it. Okay. Okay. Okay, Sworn Vengeance. Oh, the yellow slice and dice is the last card here, I guess. Okay. Okay. This doesn't even kill him. This just pushes it over. Hopefully he didn't overblock this. Uh-oh. I think we lose because we blocked with our scar tissue. And because of that bug where we didn't draw, or we didn't arsenal properly. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, guys. Uh-oh. Bad, 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 bad. Nope, we're going to lose the game because we blocked with our scar tissue. Oops. Oops. Oops, oops. GG. Yep. Good game. All right. Well, lesson learned. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. All right. All right. Fatigues without using bolters. Yes, that is the ultimate dishonor of a warrior player there. Okay. Interesting. I feel like I've learned quite a bit, even though I lost all 3 games. Okay, so using the armor correctly is important. In fact, it is so important, I'm feeling like just like armor in all the slots might actually be correct. Hunt the Hunter out. Yes, this needs to go. This needs to get out of here. Call me crazy. I feel like our, well, I mean, our block value is never going to be good in this deck. Scar tissue should just be in our sideboard because we keep siding it out. We need a draconic 3 block. Honestly, it's probably March of Loyalty, but yeah, I think we just play March. Why aren't we playing Snatch in this format as well? You have to ask that question. Like that seems like a pretty good card. We probably should be playing Snatch in this deck. I feel like this card is not getting much value either. This card's clunky. Fire and Brimstone is also clunky when we don't have 40 life to play with. Like, by the time we're turned on, I mean, this is a 3 block. I guess we have to play it, but like, this card feels clunky in Blitz. Let's get rid of this. I feel like Snatch is decent, but I might just be crazy. Sisters of Fire. Yeah. Fire and Brimstone is basically Sisters and Fire, yeah. You're right. You're right. This is more for Classic Constructed. I should just play Sisters and Fire. Just for the block value. And it's just, I guess, technically easier to play. Well, actually, hold on. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I guess you're right. Okay. Okay, so we have a little bit more attack reactions. No. Yeah, it requires you to keep more cards. Sisters of Fire provides an important burst of damage to end the game. We shouldn't be fatigable if we play this correctly, but yeah. Okay, since we took out the Hunt the Hunter, we literally don't need blues now, which means we don't need deep blue. We just need a resource. If we literally don't need blues, that means the Blossom of Spring is like literally better. Right? Is there any? This should just be armor. This should just be armor. Yeah. We should just be running 3 pieces of this. It's so sad the warrior common and rare equipment's not good enough to run. Oh boy. If you're playing blues, then play Endear Devotion. I'm not really running blues. I just have 2 Relentless Pursuit. There's nothing in this deck that costs anything. Well, other than these. But yeah. Endear Devotion instead of Hunt the Hunter. Without Oath of Loyalty, I would need blues to make that work. I don't know. I feel like this is a decent position. So, all right. All right, guys. I think that's where we're gonna call it today. I do want to. Well, I want to play my Dromai list in person a couple more times before I play it on stream, because, well, that list is kind of fragile. I think. Is PB more fun than CC so far? I mean, it's definitely different. It's way lower power level, and you got to get used to like not playing around things that you're supposed to not like. I didn't use my armor correctly, and I guess you just have to understand what Majestics, which cards are Majestics, which aren't. This is definitely something fresh though, which is nice. And like literally, these few days are the days where like we're just waiting for the high seas spoilers. So we'll see how it goes. Still no word on what the expansion slot cards are going to be. So the last couple expansion slot cards have been pretty good for Warrior. Not like ridiculously good, but they were solid. We had Unsheathed and Jagged Edge, which are good. All right, guys. I'm going to link the list again in chat. So if you want to try it out, here you go. All right, if you guys have any more questions, you can leave them in chat. If I don't see any questions in the next minute or so, I'm going to get going. A little bit of news for the coming weeks. We have a show match with Blue Pitch, which will be the 31st. So not this Saturday, but next Saturday, we will have, next Saturday evening, we'll have a 7-match series with Blue Pitch, showcasing all the new heroes and all that. And then we will have a draft camp on Sunday, which is literally like 5 days before US Nats. So, yeah, we're gonna learn a lot in a couple of days, I guess. All right. I don't see any questions in chat, so I'm going to get going. Thanks for watching. This has been Josh Dye with TheCardGuyz. Go play some Project Blue. It's pretty fun, even if you get destroyed by Kayo. All right. Would you bring a Hatchet Dory over Fang? Probably. I like the blocking value and the straightforwardness of Dorinthia, dual-wield Dorinthia. Fang, I feel like I'm not playing perfectly. Whereas Hatchet Dory, I feel like I played nearly perfectly. So I'm just used to cards blocking for 3. And when I see Fang's defensive values, it just makes me shudder a little bit. All right. Go play some Project Blue, guys. See ya. Take care.